Well, we're in the garden. This is May 30th, last day of May, and we have our traditional May tour of the garden. It's a little late. I usually try to do this earlier in the month or around my birthday. My birthday was last weekend. It was a memorable Memorial Day for me. So, we're getting a little late start, but we're going. Okay, this is usually the big tour. You see what's going on before June and July wipes everything out. Side yard's getting cleaned out, but it's still a great refuge for the summer, so I'll be keeping it for that and bringing some more stuff out here. I love this thing. I don't know what it is. Rain lilies are looking great. Haven't had any blooms recently, but that'll change as summer goes on. And my garden, that's kind of overgrowing here. Got some things that didn't make it. That's to be expected. Peach tree is still hanging on. It already dropped what little peaches it had after they bloomed, but you know, at least it's still alive. Cactuses. Alright. This is kind of becoming the main garden. There'll be more stuff going on in here. And lots of nice strawberries. Garlic is doing its thing. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but I like it. And of course, you always want to have a potato plant come up in your dragon fruit. I mean, gee. Most of the green beans have pretty well gone away from the heat, but from the seeds of the beans I didn't get around picking, we're already starting a second wave here. And this one's still going and still putting out a couple of beans here and there. Mint's looking pretty good. We've had a relatively cool end of May, which is really nice. We always like bonus weather. But yeah, I gotta get out of here and get my strawberries for my breakfast. The broccoli and cauliflower, being cold weather plants, didn't make it, so they got yanked out. And I'm really proud of my strawberries. Look at those. Just love it. The beets matured, beets were picked, beets were processed, they're in jars, and probably ready to eat now. Slowly cleaning up the old fairy garden here. Make a few changes on that, clean that up. I'll let the basil go ahead and go. I have plenty of seeds on that, so we'll start some more. Actually, they'll probably go in here because I want to put these as an herb garden. And some of the tomatoes are doing good, some of the tomatoes are not doing good, but I am still getting tomatoes. And they may over summer. Radishes, picked them. The rest of them went to seeds, so I'll probably wind up getting some radishes there. Back here, avocado tree. Again, no avocados. I don't expect them, but they're there. Here's some of the carrots I picked this morning that I'm going to go ahead and clean up and process. They're rather old. They're probably going to be woody, so that's going to be stoops and stoops and stews. Yeah, soups and stews. Move this fountain over here, and yeah, the tropical section over here. Onions, they're getting pretty close to their time here to get pulled. And as I expect, these guys just, the yellow pear tomato just seem to really go good for early summer and late summer. So it's like they're outperforming now than they did. And somehow, when I was recharging the soil back here, I was putting in compost from the compost pile. And I guess I got a melon seed in there. So I got a melon. Actually, I got two. So I'm kind of excited by that. We haven't had melons in a while, so that'd be really cool. This slicing tomato is, I don't know if that's going to make it or not, but we'll see. Butterfly fountain, I mean the bee fountain and butterfly fountain. Now, a surprise for me, and I mentioned this last time, is this guy. We actually got an orange out here, which is really kind of cool. And yeah, more than one. So I'm real happy about that. It's definitely a navel. Chives, doing what chives do. They never die. I swear, I don't think they ever die. This orange tree, we'll see. It's got a lot of green on it, but I'm not seeing any fruit yet. So the solar array got put up where I wanted to put it, so it's up. It's just generating electricity like crazy up there. There's the rest of the carrots. Give them a little room to grow, but my feeling is that they're probably getting to the point of being really woody now. Okay, don't have anything fish-wise in the pond, but I do have some pond plants in here now, so looking forward to that. This over here is mostly elephant bush, amaryllises, whatever else survives. Now I do have on Old Faithful here a very few small oranges. Let's see if I can see it real quick. And now I can't see it real quick, but there's a few small oranges on here, so I'm not really expecting much. But hey, this guy produced an orange last season, so I'm not counting it out. And we got all sorts of pretty things for day and night. I was extremely inspired by the Thanksgiving trip to Seattle, going to the Chihuly Glass Garden and going to the Desert Botanical Gardens after dark. So I'm really upping the game here and expect in the near future a video, my garden after dark. Hey. Didn't get a whole lot of asparagus this year. A lot of it was really thin, and the ones that were bigger I just didn't catch in time, so I let it all go. which is good because the plan is to take these out and put them into planters so they can be easily moved around and we get it out of this bed. Although this bed has been really good for it for many years. Probably put in the same area until I decide where else to put it. Eggplant's going. I don't particularly care for eggplant myself, as you can see by everything that's kind of gone bad on it. And my friends who like eggplant now have plenty of their own. They're growing their own, so I was like, okay, well, that's it for that. I have to fix the seed for the bird feeder. But yeah, a lot of the green beans are done, and that's okay. We'll have more. I really enjoyed them this year. So I have quite a few of them jarred, actually. So, or froze rather. So that's where we are. This composter has become too hard for me to move when it gets full. So I'm probably going to get something with a crank like the old composter. But I still got plenty of room in here so I can go for a while. This I can do. Now what else is going on here? The weather station's doing its thing. And I'm very happy with this one. It's hasn't had any problems at all. The oh, my poor old Sun Chef. It's really starting to fall apart. I'm going to put it online to see if anyone who has carpentry skills, resources, and the knowledge to be able to go in there and fix it up. If not, I'm afraid I'm just going to have to take it apart. It breaks my heart. A lot of great roasts and hot dogs and cookies made in that thing. So, there we are. For now. Oh, I forgot the zucchinis. Doggone it. This has been a great zucchini plant. We've gotten like 6 zucchinis out of it. And it's not done. Seriously. It is not done. So, got all sorts of blooms on it. So, I'm happy with that too. It's been a couple years since I had a good zucchini crop. Last year I think I only got 1. So I'm happy. And of course the grapes came back. Don't know if I'm going to actually get grapes this year. We'll see. But that's the garden for now. When I was over here, I forgot to mention the potatoes. This worked rather well for potatoes this year. This is the only thing, other than that, over there where the dragon fruit is. There I got potatoes, and I got a nice little crop. A number of them are already starting to sprout, so they're in here. And we're going to start the next round on the little potatoes. I had a couple of them for meals, and they're good. Okay, we have an issue. The issue is bees. Now, here in Arizona, there is the possibility that these have been hybridized or have mated with the Africanized bees, the so-called killer bees. And these guys are really aggressive and will take you out. There's already been a number of stings already in the last week. So we've got an issue here. I don't know what kind they are, but they have to be taken with some seriousness. Now, this batch is just about 20 years ago, down from where we had some that actually got in. You won't see it because the tree's in the way, but we actually had a swarm that got in and got into the walls. You could actually hear them in the walls, and we had to have a bee person come out and essentially kill them, just kill them all. I can still find bee carcasses up in the attic, which is not optimal for me. I don't really like that. I mean, bees are very, very important, and they're kind of becoming very endangered. So, plan A would be to call the bee removal people, have them come out. I have no idea how much it will cost, and hopefully relocate these guys. Now, it is possible that they'll take off and leave on their own. Bees have been known to stop and rest. Bee swarms have been known to stop and rest for a few days, rest up, get reset, and get their swarm all together, and then go elsewhere. So that might also happen. But that's what plan A is.